Alright, so that meme could have either made you laugh, roll your eyes, or scratch your head in observation, taking into account you tap this video and have no outside distractions when presented with that meme, even if for a split second your outside surroundings are shut off and your thought process changed. Which raises the question, can virtual reality brainwash you to do the same? So let's look at the two sides of virtual reality. One, a window to enjoying stories, friends, and entertainment, so consuming. And two, a window to communicate your own experience and feelings to a viewer, creating. If we look back at history, these two sides of consuming and creating feelings have been around for ages. Let's take music, for example. One of my favorite all-time albums is 1967's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by, of course, the Beatles. On the last track, A Day in the Life, they create a sort of slow, then fast, upbeat, then downbeat, positive, then negative sound. So take a listen. During that slow rise, one can picture a score to a silent horror film, a paranoia before the killer opens the shower curtain and plunges the knife into his victim. But before that, the beat is changed, on the inflection changed to a positive note as Paul and Ringo bring us home. This same effect of riding the vibe is seen in video game cutscenes, movie soundtracks when you're on the edge of your seat, even book chapters when you can't stop yourself from turning the next page. Now imagine how much more amplified that effect is when your sight, touch, and smell are changed in sync with the mood of the virtual reality experience. Is that a scary thought or an exciting one? Now, let's say you like creating things, digital art, music, films, whatever your creative outlet is. What you're doing is taking in your environment and creating something new so that when someone views it, they'll feel the emotion you put onto the canvas. So now imagine the viewer of your creation has zero distractions. All of their senses are able to be manipulated through your code, eyes, sight, touch, you name it. You may think this gives you power as a creator. Now I can truly make people enjoy my stories, but I don't think this is 100% true. Looking back to the Beatles example, this idea of manipulating senses and emotions through the media isn't new, it's only amplified with this next generation of technology. Artists and corporate brands have been doing this long before we were even alive. So virtual reality, or any art form, isn't necessarily a way to bend someone's emotions, but a way to express your own. An interesting real-world application of this can be seen in the medical industry. Lobo, an animation studio in France, has been developing a VR simulation that mirrors a vaccination. So when the child walks into the doctor's office, instead of being filled with fear from the bright lights and scary situation, they can put on a VR headset, and the simulation inside the goggles mirrors real life. So when the doctor brings up the hand to place the giant needle, inside the simulation, a character is doing the same, but with a little magical fire fruit, creating a calm situation in the headset, separate from the outside environment, triggers the brain into a different mood. So this speaks less about the app and more so about the way virtual reality can literally change the way we perceive physical interaction. The needle piercing the skin happens in both situations, but the reaction is far apart. So on one hand, this means that anxiety can be willingly reduced if one is distracted from the outside situation. On the other, is relying on technology to forget about a difficult situation the best thing to teach kids? If we look back again, we'll see that this idea of easing into tough situations via technology has been around, well, forever. Doctors' offices have calming music in the lobby. Dentists have TVs above the chair. Heck, even unlocking my phone when I'm in a boring or awkward situation is a form of this. VR only amplifies what we've already been doing, for better and worse. As technology continues to get cooler, it will continue to incorporate into our moment-by-moment reality. Turn the corner and there will be a hologram. Plug in and there will be a new world ready to be explored and conquered. Each of these new experiences will attempt to affect you in this way or that. You have the power to suspend your disbelief and let it affect you in any way you wish. Your mind, feelings, and emotions can be affected by the technology you place around you. So try it. Next time you're feeling down, put on an upbeat song, or next time you're feeling content, put on an angsty song and see if it affects your thought process. You may be surprised at the ability to brainwash yourself. Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching. Click our Discord link to join the community.